came from the Nativity of Mary, and now we're going to see where she was when she died, and actually Assumption into heaven, because she didn't die. But before that, look behind you. You can see that. Oh no, you can see the eastern wall of the temple. We actually visited the western wall of the temple, and that, can you see that gate? That is where Joachim and Hannah heard from the angel that Mary will be born. Remember the kiss? Right there. Now let's go to the grotto. The church itself been destroyed by the Muslims, but the Muslims who live in Mary, then in that case, they kept the grotto with the tomb of Mary. But remember, she's not there. The story tells us that she was at Mount of Olives when an angel came to her and said, Mary, you do have 3 days. She asked all the disciples to visit her, and then she fell asleep / died. They took her to the Kidron Valley, and it's still closed. Then what's the time now? They will open it in about 2 minutes. Can we wait? All right. Then, in that case, then the angel then she fell asleep, and they took her to here. They buried her, but 3 days later, Jesus took her body. I forgot to mention that Jesus took her soul immediately when she fell asleep. And now, we're just waiting for them to open that church. The church is a beautiful Crusader church. In the church, we can visit the place that Mary Assumption into heaven, but we can visit the tomb of Hannah and Joachim, parents of Mary, and we can visit the tomb of Saint Joseph of Jesus. They might open the church now, but I don't know if, see the guide is knocking on the door. I don't know if it's going to be the Greek Orthodox Day or the Armenian Day. It belongs to those two, and every day they switch. One day it's Greek Orthodox, the other day it belongs to the Armenian. And what I want you to imagine is the very beautiful church from 5th century. What you can see there, it's only from 12th century only, from the Crusader time. Crusader adored Mary. Until the 19th century, the Catholic accepted that idea too. But then, one nun in Turkey had a vision that Mary actually had a house in south of Turkey, next to Ephesus, and that's where she was buried. Then we have 2 tombs of Mary, but both of them are empty. Slopes of Mount of Olives. Then you can see the Armenians. Today it's the Armenian Day, and they came from their garden with beautiful olive trees, and they will open the gate. Let's go in. Again, let me remind you, she was at Mount of Olives when an angel told her that she will be born. And, she will, in a way, fell asleep, died, whatever you will choose. And Jesus took her soul immediately, and then took her body as well. August 15, it's the Assumption Day. On the way, you will see 2 chapels. One is the tomb of Joachim and Hannah, the parents of Mary. The other one is the tomb of Joseph from Nazareth, Joseph of Jesus. To your right side, you can see another entrance. This is where the 9 disciples of Jesus actually ate, because Judah wasn't there. We're waiting for Jesus. After Garden of Gethsemane, they didn't understand that he will captured by the Romans and the Jews at that day. We are very close to Garden of Gethsemane. It's like, let's say, see those trees? That's a garden. Let's get used to the darkness, please. It's like 40, I think 49 stairs down. Beautiful Crusader church. The Crusader, when the Crusader are building a church, it's always a fortress, always to protect them. They will be, we will be behind them anyhow. But I want to stop next to the Greek Orthodox chapel, and that is where Hannah and Joachim were buried. And I will use the flashlight, and you will see it better. This is the tomb of Joachim, and this is the tomb of Hannah. The tomb of Joseph. That belongs to the Armenian. That part belongs to the Armenian. This is Joseph of Nazareth. You see Jesus next to him. Although it belongs to the Armenian, you can see that there's icon here too. Then the Greek Orthodox can pray here as well. Let's go all the way up. This is the empty tomb itself, and we will go in. Look how beautiful it is. The tomb belongs to the Greek and the Armenian. That part is of the Armenian, and that part, the right part, is the Greek Orthodox. Yeah, this is the empty tomb of Mary. And I think it's important to enter. Is it okay? Because that is about 10 minutes. Then you can see here the Greek Orthodox Assumption. Actually, she died here and Jesus took her soul. Here is the Assumption. And here, look at that. It's not Mary holding Jesus. It's Jesus holding the soul of Mary. We're entering to the place that Mary, to the tomb of Mary, but we must remember she's not there. Jesus took her body 3 days later. Then the sarcophagus is empty. But if you look to the right, you can see a mihrab, which is a Muslim symbol. It actually symbolizes where Mecca is. Remember, it was a... Okay, sorry. Okay. Wait a minute. If you want to touch the sarcophagus, this is the only place. Reach your hand and touch it. Yes. And let me take a picture of you.
Put your hand there. Put your hand there.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Why do you put your hand in there?
Hey, again. About the most amazing Mary of Jerusalem. This is the one. Remember that one who didn't smile?
What is it, Jesus thing? I want to give them a kiss.
Yeah, of course. We are now in the Greek Orthodox part, of course. Again, this is a mihrab that tells you that it used to be a mosque, and that's the way that the side that Muslims are praying. They're praying through Mecca.
Okay.
This is
Point is in there.
yeah, and if you look to the left, oops, you will see another one.
This is where Jesus' mommy was resting.
Yes.
Wow.
There's another mihrab there.
No, come back here. Come
Let
back
him. No one's here. Let him be with Mary. He's so sweet. We'll take a picture of him. Look at me.
Yes.
Don't be afraid. All right. Now we have to climb all the way up. You don't need to hear me breathing. If you like that video, please subscribe to my channel and be part of my family. Thank you very much for being with me. See you.